Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to my little world of glittery grinds, where every day is a main character moment, and the tiniest things feel oh so aesthetic. Maybe it's just the way the morning light hits just right. That little chaotic rush when I'm running late but still stop to take a mirror selfie, or just a random thought that makes your heart do a tiny happy dance. I see it all, I feel it all, and obviously I have to share it all with you guys. So grab your iced latte, get cozy, and let's talk about today exactly how it happened, with a little extra sparkle and, dare I say, spookiness, of course. Okay, my lovely peeps, I'm just gonna say it. This is not your usual everyday vlog. This one is a story, a horror story. And guess what? It's real. It happened. And after you hear it, you might just never touch tarot cards ever again. And just to set the mood, I'm gonna tell you it in the spookiest way possible. So if you're alone, maybe just keep the lights on. And if you hear a knock while listening, don't open the door. Kavya was obsessed with tarot, like full-on mystical girly, reading people's fortunes at sleepovers, thinking she's some kind of divine energy queen. And honestly, she was good at it. One evening, she and her bestie, Maya, found this little antique shop, dusty, cramped, smelled like wet wood, and in the back, they saw it, an old tarot deck, a hand-painted one, wrapped in a black velvet cloth. The moment Kavya picked it up, the shopkeeper, this super old lady, eyes cloudy, like she's seen things, looked straight at her and said, "That deck does not belong to you." But did Kavya listen? No, she just laughed, paid for it, and walked out. Big mistake. That night, they lit up some candles, got all cozy, and starting pulling out those cards. Maya went first. Her reading, normal, cute, about love, career, blah blah blah. But then, Kavya pulled a card for herself. The Tower. Now, babes, if you know tarot, the Tower means disaster, like full, life-crumbling bad energy. Doom. She just rolled her eyes and tossed it aside. And that's when it happened. The candles blew out. The entire room went pitch black. And then, loud, sharp, right at the door. They froze. Maya whispered, "Who is that?" Kavya was worried. She said no one was even here. But slowly, she reached for her phone, turned on the flashlight and rushed to the door. She opened it, but no one was there. Just the hallway and a single tarot on the floor. The card was facing down. She bent down, picked up the card, flipped it over. The death card. Okay, calm down. Death in tarot doesn't always mean dying. Sometimes it's about transformations and new beginnings. But this was different because the illustration, it wasn't the usual. It was a girl sitting cross-legged on the floor holding tarot cards, wearing Kavya's exact same outfit. And behind her, a shadow, tall, dark, and watching the girl. And then she heard someone whispering. After that, she burned the deck that night and threw the ashes away. But the moment the fire touched those cards, her bedroom door, it slammed. Candles tipped over. The whole room was filled with whispers. Not loud, not screaming, but soft. It's like 100 voices murmuring her name. And then the mirror, it wasn't reflecting the fire. It wasn't reflecting her. It was reflecting a shadow, the same shadow that was on the tarot decks. And this time, it had eyes. After that, Kavya ran, left her apartment that night and never looked back. She blocked out everything and tried to forget whatever happened that night. Until last week, when she got a package. No sender, just a small box, and inside, the same tarot deck. And on top, a card. The Fool. Oh, and guess what? The illustration that it had on it was her face, and below it was a message written in red ink, or dare I say, blood. Your reading isn't over yet.
So, my loves, next time you see an old tarot deck just sitting there waiting for you to pick it up, maybe just don't. Because once you pull that first card, it might not let you stop. Ever. So, sweet dreams. Hope no one knocks your door tonight. And just like that, another little moment finds its place in time. Thank you for wandering through the day with me. And until next time, stay dreamy, don't sweat the small stuff, and I'll see you in the hush of another hour. This is Melody signing off.